Alright, what's going on, guys? Gdoggcasey here, getting ready for another Final Fantasy XIV tanking video. Hello to the team. We're most likely going to be jumping into this relatively quick, so I'm not sure that we're going to have a lot of time to really discuss here. This trial, I remember doing the story, and it hyped it up really huge and made me pretty nervous about this trial, but it's actually relatively simple, and we'll go through it right now as we pull the boss over to the edge here. Just basic tanking fundamentals. I don't even really remember if he's got clonal attacks. I honestly don't really remember most of this guy's attacks, but we're just gonna react and, like I said, play fundamentally sound, and we should be totally fine. So at this part when he jumps up, we want to run over to the edge. It's a good idea to stack with the healer, because when he lands, he will do some damage that can be healed by Medica, which is a AoE healing spell that we just got healed from right there. He will do Landslide, which can actually knock players off of the arena, and it will kill them instantly, and it cannot be rezzed. So that's something that you got to keep in mind here. We're going to pop Convalescence just to give our healer a little bit of an easier time healing. And there's one kind of, like, completely off-topic, sort of funny situation I wanted to talk about while we do this boss, but I might not be able to, because there's going to be another mechanic here, as we're going to have to start attacking his heart soon. So again, just stand near the edge, go to where the healer is, and give yourself, you know, a bit of an extra heal. So here we are targeting the heart, and just trying to take him down. Do as much damage as you can, and you'll be good. So a little while ago, this is actually maybe almost a month ago at this point, my wife and I ordered pizza, and we were eating pizza. And her pizza had pepperoni on it. That's kind of all I really remember. Kill this jail, by the way, and it'll allow the person to get free. So we were eating pizza, and I was eating in my office, and she was eating at her computer, because we were playing Final Fantasy, I think, at the same time, as the heart goes down. And she finished first, so when I went to, or at least she brought her, you know, her plate into the kitchen, and I went into the kitchen to bring my plate in, and I saw a piece of pepperoni, as we take a whole bunch of damage here. Usually AoE heals will be good enough to deal with that. And again, we're just pulling him over to the side here. DPS and healers will dodge the landslide, and we're just going to DPS him down till he dies. But yeah, so I bring my plate into the kitchen, and there's a piece of pepperoni just sitting on the plate that was the one that Jane was using. And my immediate reaction was pick up the pepperoni and put it in my mouth. I was like, oh look, there's a free piece of pepperoni right here. Not even considering, you know, maybe why it wasn't being eaten already. Oh, let's get out of that. That person might get knocked off. Want to kill off this jail here. There we go. So what happens when I put the pepperoni in my mouth? Well, I guess it had fallen off of Jane's plate under the desk, where there was like dog hair and cat hair and shit, and I put this piece of pepperoni right in my mouth, and just at the same time essentially just put like a handful of dog hair in my mouth. And it was like the grossest thing that I've done in like a long time. That actually happened like a little while ago, but I wanted to sort of tell you because there's really not much to discuss in this boss fight. You can see we've already taken care of it. GG, nice job. And that's gonna do it. And this little anecdote had happened a little while ago, and I was needing to talk about it because I wanted to tell it as a funny story, and it's starting to make its way out of my mind, and I've forgotten about it. So yeah, that happened a little while ago. I thought it was really funny. I just put a piece of pepperoni covered in dog hair right in my mouth. It took me like an hour, it felt like, to like rinse my mouth out and not have any hair anymore. So gross. Sometimes to this day I still think there's dog hair in there. No, not really, but anyway, that's gonna be it for the Naval. You know, obviously I didn't do a lot of talking about the actual mechanics. It's essentially just dodge AoEs, tank the boss over at the edge. You don't even really have to do that. We did see a couple instances of big circle AoEs that DPS and healers need to get out of the way of. Very simple though, for the most part. If you struggle with like healing or doing DPS and leaving AoE, then you might have a bit of trouble, but you know, a couple of times and you should be able to get it. So that's gonna do it, guys, for tanking the Naval. Hope you guys enjoyed. In the next you know, rendition of this series, you're going to be seeing healing the Naval, so we'll be able to see it from a different point of view, you know, and maybe that'll help you learn something. Otherwise, I hope you just enjoy watching it get done and watching us progress through this series as we continue to do more and more trials. They'll start to get tougher and tougher, and eventually it'll get to the point where I haven't even done them yet, and it's going to be a shit show. But we will deal with it when we get there. Again, lastly, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.